Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 21, the opulence and sweetness of Krishna. Today's text from 80 to 90. Yes. So let me read. I will read all the texts, and at the last, which is 90, has a purport. We chant together and we will recap what's happening here. Okay? So text number 80. Okay. Tabe Krishna Sarva Brahma. If you all want to chant together, it's fine with me. Tabe Krishna Sarva Brahma Gana Vidaya Tila Dandavata Hai Sabe Nijagara. Lord Krishna then bade farewell to all the Brahmas there, and after offering their obeisances, they all returned to their respective homes. Text 81. Dekhi Chatur Mukha Brahma Rahaila Chamatkar Krishna Charane Asi Kaila Namaskar. After observing all these opulences, the four-headed Brahma of this universe was astonished. He again came before the lotus feet of Krishna and offered him obeisances. Text 82. Brahma Bale Purvami Ye Nishchay Karelo Tare Udaharana Ami Ajite Dekhi. Brahma then said, whatever I formally decided about my knowledge, I have just now had personally verified. This text 83 is from the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 14th chapter, text 38. After Brahma-Vivan Lila, Lord Brahma is offering the prayers to Lord Krishna. And that's what one of the sloka is here. Okay. Janantaiva janantu kim bahukya name Prabhu manaso vapuso vacho Vaibhavam Tavago Charaha. Translation. There are people who say, I know everything about Krishna. Familiar, isn't it? Let them think in that way. As far as I am concerned, I do not wish to speak very much about this matter. O my Lord, let me say this much. As far as your opulences are concerned, they are all beyond the reach of my mind, body and words. Purport, this is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 14, text 38, spoken by Lord Brahma. Text 84. Krishna kahe brahmanda pachasat koti yojana atik sudra tate tomara charidana. Translation. Krishna said, your particular universe extends 4 billion miles, therefore it is the smallest of all the universes. Consequently, you have only 4 heads. Purport. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, one of the greatest astrologers of his time, gives information from Siddhanta Shiromani that this universe measures. Okay, I'm not going to read this figure because I don't know how can I read this figure. 187120692, and there is 8 zeros times 8 miles. Can someone figure out? 18 quadrillions. Thank you. This is the circumference of this universe. According to some, this is only half the circumference. Okay? Text 85. Kauna Brahmanda Sata Koti, Kauna Laksha Koti, Kauna Niyukta Koti, Kauna Koti Koti. Some of the universes are 1 billion yojanas, some are trillion, some are 10 trillion, and some 100 trillion yojanas. Thus they are almost unlimited area. Yojan equals to 8 miles. Text 86. Brahmandanurupe Brahmara Sariravadana Erupe Praliyami Brahmanderatmana. According to the size of the universe, there are so many hairs on the body of Brahma. How can you have 1 million hairs? How would you live? 1 million hairs? In this way, I maintain innumerable universes, Brahmandas. Text 87. Ekapada vibhuti yaha nahi parimana tripada vibhutira kabe kare parimana. No one can measure the length and breadth of one-fourth of my energy. Who can measure the 3/4 that is manifested in the spiritual world? Text 88. Okay. This is from the Padma Purana. Okay. Tasya pare paravyoma tripada bhutam sanatanam amritam sashvatam nityam anantam paramam padam. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Beyond the river Virja is a spiritual nature which is indestructible, eternal, inexhaustible and unlimited. It is the supreme abode consisting of 3/4 of the Lord's opulences. It is known as Parvyoma, the spiritual sky. Purport. These are words from the Padma Purana recited here by Lord Krishna. Text 89. Tabe Krishna Brahmaradilena Vidaya Krishnera Vibhuti Swarupa Janamanataya. In this way, Lord Krishna bade farewell to the four-headed Brahma of this universe. We may thus understand that no one can calculate the extent of Krishna's energy. And now text number 90. Okay. Traidishvara sabdera artha guda arhaye trisabde krishnera tina loka kaye. Someone want to chant? Or I should just read translation. Someone else want to try? Vaishnavis? Okay. Tri Adishvara. Tridishvara. Sabdera of the word. Artha, a meaning. Guda, confidential. Ara, another. Vaye, there is. Tri Shabde, by the word three. Krishnera, of Krishna. Tinalokaye, the three places or properties of Lord Krishna. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. There is a very deep meaning in the word Traidishvara, which indicates that Krishna possesses three different lokas or natures. Purport. The word Traideshwara means proprietor of the three worlds. There are three worlds of which Krishna is the supreme proprietor. This is explained in Bhagavad Gita. Bhoktaram Jagyatapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suridam Sarvabhutanam Gyatva Mam Santim Richati. The sages, knowing me as the ultimate purpose of all sacrifices and austerities, the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attain peace from the pangs of material miseries. Bhagavad Gita 5.29. The word Sarvaloka means all three worlds, and the word Maheshwara means the supreme proprietor. Krishna is the proprietor of both material and spiritual worlds. The spiritual world is divided into two portions, Golok Vrindavan and the Vaikunthas. The material world is a combination of universes unlimited in the number. So, in the text from sloka number 58 in this chapter to this text 89 is describe the opulences, Ekpad Vibhuti of Lord Krishna. And in Bhagavad Gita chapter 10, Krishna is describing different Vibhuti. Now, Hare Krishna. Vibhuti means reflection of the Lord's uncountable power. Srila Prabhupada also describes sometimes Vibhuti means the specific power. Just like in the 10th chapter, Krishna says, among the demigods I am Indra, among the mountains I am Meru, among the Vasus I am Agni, among the priests I am Brihaspati, like that. So different Vibhutis. And Ekpad Vibhuti means the Krishna whole three-fourth is a spiritual world, 1/4 is a material world. So Ekpad Vibhuti is 1/4 of this material world. Just 1/4. And we are in this 1/4 material world, 3/4 is the spiritual world. And in this material world, in the 1/4 material world, there are so many universes, unlimited universes. Right? And in each universe there are unlimited planets. And we are just in one planet, Earth planet. And in Earth planet, there are so many continents, so many countries. In so many countries, there are so many states. In so many states, there are so many towns, cities. And in that city, there is, of course, Alachua is not a city. Now they say Alachua is a city now. Right? So Alachua is one of the city, you can say, little, small city. And in there are so many people, so many streets. Right? And in one street there is a one Hare Krishna temple. In one Hare Krishna temple, one Bhadra Das is sitting, he is thinking he is a big personality. This is the problem. Right? Remember the conversation between the Tamal Krishna Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada? Tamal Krishna Maharaj himself he said that. Right? Tamal Krishna Maharaj was the commander, I think he was a commander in Lasyanagar temple in the beginning days. Srila Prabhupada called him. Because he was a commander, and commander has to, manage and talk to people, give the order, this and that. So some people, the devotees were, why is he keep telling us this? So Tamal Krishna Maharaj said, Srila Prabhupada called me and said, there are so many universes, this is I'm paraphrasing. And there are so many universes, there is one universe, in one universe there is so many planets, one planet, in one planet, Earth planet, there are so many continents, so many countries, so many things, so many cities, and in that one there is one Lasyanagar Avenue, and there is a small little temple, and in a small little temple, Tamal is thinking that I am a great personality. This is the situation. This is Brahma actually here. Brahma, from the original, from the previous verses, we can see. Four-headed Brahma went to Dwarka to see Lord Krishna, and the guard is asking which guard is saying that he went to the Lord and said Brahma is come. So Lord is asking which Brahma. And Brahma was surprised. Four-headed Brahma was surprised. What do you mean, which Brahma? There is another Brahma? Yeah. See. And he couldn't realize that. He couldn't see. And then Brahma went and asked. Brahma is saying, there are many Brahmas. I am the only Brahma, right? No. So Brahma, Lord is by his desire, he brings all the 20-headed Brahma, 100-headed Brahma, 1,000-headed Brahma, 10,000 Brahma, 1 million Brahma, 1 million headed Brahmas. Not just that, but Lord is even by his desire. Not all Shiva, 1 million headed Shivas are also coming there. Not just a 1 million headed Indra is also coming there. Just by Lord's desire to come there. And they are asking, what can I do? What can we do, sir? What can we do for you? He said, I desire to come, so you come here. How can I serve you? So Lord said, everything is okay. Demons are not bothering you. Everything is okay, sir. So now you go. You go back. And then the four-headed Brahma goes back and he comes back again. That's what is mentioned here in the purport, right? In the slokas with him. Because he was puzzled. He was bewildered. How is that? There are so many Brahmas. So they... yeah, and that's what here Lord is mentioning. Now, the Brahma here, the Srila Prabhupada is quoting the text number, this is the 10th canto, chapter 14, after Brahma Vimohan Lila, he is discussing here, Srila Prabhupada is, of course, the Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is quoting this verse, that this 10th canto, 14th chapter, text 38, because after, as we know, in Brahma Vivan Lila, Brahma wanted to show his own power after the Agasura was killed, right? And Agasura, Brahma was in his planet when Agasura was killed, but all the demigods and they were all playing the drums and they were dancing because Krishna killed the big demon Agasura. So Brahma heard all this music was going on, dance. Brahma came from his planet and said, what is happening here? And he saw, oh, Krishna killed this big demon Agasura. Then what Krishna is doing? Krishna kills one demon before his lunchtime. He is having good lunch after he kills the one demon. Right? So Krishna is having lunch with all the cowherd boys. Right? And the cowherd boys are in the circle. 1 circle, 2 circle, all the cowherd boys are in different circles, thousands of circles. And all the cowherd boys in the circles, right? And Krishna is with each cowherd boy. Krishna is with each cowherd boy having the lunch. Not just that, but Krishna is taking from the mouth of that cowherd boy is taking and he is eating it. Right? And meanwhile, the cows and calves are gone herding. They are going far away. So cowherd boys little boys. They are wondering. They want to make sure that they bring the cows at home. Otherwise, their parents will be angry with them. So Krishna says, "Don't worry. You all stay. You take your lunch. I am going. I will find the cows." Krishna knows what's happening. Right? History. So what happens? At that time, Krishna is having his food in the left hand. And Brahma is watching from all that. Brahma from the top is watching everything. Right? What's happening? And he is having left hand and Krishna is not just Krishna. Brahma is saying that, how is this my Lord? This is the Lord? This is my Lord? who eats from taking out from the mouth of the cow was eating it. Is he really a Lord? And top of that is carrying in the left hand food. So Brahma is puzzled. So Brahma wants to show his power. And of course we know whole Brahma Vimana Leela, what happened. Right? Brahma expanded in 3 groups in the Brahma Vimana Leela. First of all, Brahma could not touch the original cowherd boys. They are all transcendental. They are Brajvasis, they are associates, Lord is Brahma could not touch them. So Lord had to create Maya, all the same cowherd boys, same calves, and Brahma is taking them and hiding them. Lord has already put original as cowherd boys and already put them to sleep. Because he knows that Brahma is doing all this thing. And then Krishna is creating from his own, he is creating all the Vishnus. All the Vishnus are becoming cowherd boys and calves, and they are going home. They are going home. As if they are cowherd boys, but they are all Vishnus. Krishna. Right? This is going on for 1 year. According to our time. Brahma's time is just few seconds. Brahma goes up and comes down and sees all the, how is that? I have hidden all these cowherd boys and calves. How is that here? How is that? Where is this coming from? Brahma doesn't know. There is the third also, original already sleeping. Krishna has put them into yoga, yogini, they are sleeping. So of course, ultimately Brahma is realizing his mistake. That this little boy can do anything. And same thing happened to Lord Indra. Right? Same thing happened even with Durvas Muni. So here after this pastime, here Lord Brahma is saying that I know everything about Krishna. He says, "Oh my Lord, let me say much. As far as your opulences are concerned, they are all beyond the reach of my mind, body and words." Now this Lord Brahma is saying, who is the secondary creator. He has no father, he has no mother. He is born from the navel of the Vishnu. What to say of us? Same prayers is there by Lord Shiva. In the 8th canto, during the Mohini Murti, Lord, what is the chapter 12? Mohini Murti, chapter is Mohini Murti, bewilders Lord Shiva. And in that, Lord Shiva is mentioning same prayer here. It is 8th canto, chapter 12, texts 9 and 10. Lord Shiva says, "Those philosophers who claim they know about the Lord actually do not know you, because you are supreme, unknowable, the Lord." And then say, "Neither I," this Lord says, "nor long-lived Brahma, nor the 7 Saptarishis, nor the rishis headed by Marichi, Saptarishis, can understand about what your creation, universe is. Although we are born of the mode of goodness, all our minds are bewildered by your illusory energy. It is this so. How can the demons or human beings who are in the mode of passion ignorance know you?" This is the prayer by Lord Shiva. Who is Lord Shiva? Lord Shiva's position is unique, even unique than the Brahma. Lord Shiva is Mahadev, Dev of Deva. The demigods of all the demigods. He is practically Lord Vishnu, except he is little touched by the material energy. Milk into cow, milk into Brahma Samhita. Lord Brahma said, milk turn into yogurt by little substance. Right? So this is the Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva is saying. So here in text number 90 is Trayadishwaram, is proprietor of 3 worlds. Golok Dham, Vaikunt Dham and Devi Dham, material world. But he is the proprietor of everything. And that's why Srila Prabhupada is so expert. He's intelligent. He just quotes to solve all the problems, he just quotes what Krishna has to say. Bhoktaram Jagadapasam, Sarvaloka Maheswaram. That's it. Krishna says, Srila Prabhupada quote Krishna says, Krishna says that I am the Bhokta. I am the enjoyer. Right? I am the Bhokta. Whatever I do is, Krishna says, whatever you do, whatever penances you perform, whatever it is, I am the Bhokta, I am the proprietor, I am the Bhokta. But in material world we think I am Bhokta. I am the enjoyer. Isn't it? That's the problem right there. Because whatever I do in my life is I am the Bhokta. Right? Whatever sacrifice Krishna says perform is easy. I am the ultimately purpose is for me to know me. And then Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. I am the proprietor of all the three worlds, means everything. Spiritual world, material, everything he is the proprietor. Now from this we can learn so many things. Suridam Sarva Bhutana, of course, and he is seated within our heart as a best friend. Right? Whatever body we get, he will be there with us. And the Gyatvam Santam, these great sages who knows, they actually are peaceful. This is the Srila Prabhupada used to quote this sloka for the world peace, to bring the peace in the world. This is the solution, this is the sloka that can bring the peace in the world. There is no other solution. He used to say that all these United Nations, there are so many flags from all the countries, and they get together from all the delegates, different delegates come from the different countries, and what they come with, they come with their own agenda, right? They come with their own agenda to get something from the United Nations, and they fight. But they don't realize that they don't put Krishna in the center. That's the problem. Right? It is said that between the couple you put the supreme couple. If there is a disagreement between husband and wife, then you put between them, you put the supreme couple. Who is that supreme couple? Radha Krishna. You put that. Right? Higher purpose. So we also have in our society, we are all a conglomerate with different culture, different upbringings, different coming, right? And there is always something gonna go on, but we put the supreme couple in the center. Higher purpose. So, what can we learn from this sloka? Let's talk about it. Let's have some back and forth. What can we learn from this sloka here? Yes, Prabhu.
Mine was more in the line of the question. So do you think it was the Lord's way of keeping the four-headed Brahma humble by bringing the other Brahmas?
Yeah. So what we learn?
Stay humble.
You got it.
Not the very top, but way down here.
Easy to say, isn't it? What else we learn? Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna is completely inconceivable.
Okay?
Unless we understand that, we can't understand anything about Krishna.
Even Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva is saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay? And I have pastime about that. Should I say that before someone? This is this pastime from the Chaitanya Bhagavad, Adikhand, chapter 13, text 102. Srila Prabhupada is quoting this pastime. He said that there was a fight between demigods and demons, and of course Krishna Vishnu came, and the demigods were ultimately the winner because Krishna came in the way and helped the demigods to fight the demon. So after the fight, the foolish demigods were thinking that this is Srila Prabhupada. He said, demigods became glorious, and they were foolishly thinking that this is our victory, this is our glory. That's what demigods were thinking. This is our glory, our victory. We did it, but they didn't realize who was there to help them. Vishnu. So Vishnu came, the Supreme Brahman, Vishnu understood the foolishness of demigods and appeared before them as Yaksha. The Lord appeared as Yaksha or Gandharvas. But even though the demigods saw the Supreme Brahman before them, they nevertheless asked, who is this great personality in the form of Yaksha? Demigods were asking, who is this great personality in the form of Yaksha? They could not clearly understood. So they are saying to Agni, fire god, he said, O knower of the Vedas, who is this personality? You should get to know him fully. Agni said, it will be done. So when Agni went before the Supreme Brahman, means the Yaksha, Supreme Brahman said to Agni, who are you? Agni replied, I am Agni, the celebrated knower of the Vedas. The Supreme Brahman said, being so, what power do you have? Agni replied, I can burn to ashes everything within this material world. The Supreme Brahman placed a straw before him and said, burn this. Agni went before the straw and was unable to burn it with the entire strength. Being defeated by the Supreme Brahman, Agni returned to the demigods and said, I could not fully understand who this great personality in the form of Yaksha is. Therefore, the demigods said to Vayu, O Vayu, who is this great personality in the form of Yaksha? You should get to know him fully. Vayu said, it will be done. When Vayu went before the Supreme Brahman, which is Yaksha, Supreme Brahman said to Vayu, who are you? Vayu replied, I am Vayu, the celebrated wind. The Supreme Brahman said, being so, what power do you have? Vayu replied, I can blow away anything within this material world. The Supreme Brahman placed a straw before him and said, blow it, blow this. Vayu went before the straw and was unable to blow it away with his entire strength. Being defeated by the Supreme Brahman, Vayu returned to the demigod and said, I could not fully understand who this great personality in this form of Yaksha is. Thereafter, demigod said to Indra, O Indra, who is this great personality in the form of Yaksha? You should get to know him fully. Indra said, it will be done. When Indra went before the Supreme Brahma disappeared from his sight. When Indra saw the beautiful golden female form of Uma Devi in the same sky, he went before her and directly asked, who is this great personality in the form of Yaksha? See, Uma Devi clearly told, he is the Supreme Brahman Vishnu. By his Lord Vishnu's victory, you have become glorious. Upon hearing these words of Uma Devi, Indra became fully convinced that he is the Supreme Brahman, Vishnu. So the point is that even the demigods are bewildered. What to say of us? What else can we learn from this? Anyone else? Yes, Mataji.
That every day in our life, Krishna is manifesting his unbelievable, unconceivable plans, and we don't know what he's going to do next.
Good. Anyone else?
Nothing or nobody is more powerful than the Supreme.
Yes, Prabhu.
I was just reading about this in a transcript of Prabhupada's conversation, and he was saying how Krishna is all powerful. Krishna is all powerful, but he comes in a way that we can see him. He appears on earth, or he comes as his deity form, but you should never think that he's like us.
Mm-hmm.
He gave an example. He said, just like if the President of the United States would come into this room, you couldn't consider him like us, even though he came here. So in the same way, when Krishna comes, he's not like us.
Yes, that's why we have to be careful when we are worshipping the deities. These deities are not some statue. They are there. To be careful. One more point I came across is that people are saying that there are no living entities on other planets. Here in this, Lord Brahma is the four-headed Brahma is of this universe. Of this universe, Lord Brahma is there, right? And there is so many Brahmas came here, 10-headed, 100-headed, 1,000-headed. All the Brahmas are there, all Indras are there, all Shivas are there. So what they're going to do? They are the manager. If there are no living entities, how are they going to manage it? What they have to manage? If there are no living entities, what they have to manage? Common sense, isn't it? So that means living entities are there on all the planets. Not just all the planets, but all universes. And there are billions of planets in one universe. There are billions of universes. And each universe there are billions of planets. That means living entities are everywhere. This is just in material world. What to say of the spiritual world? 3/4 is the spiritual world. What to say of there? Isn't it? So all these scientists, they are bluffing. Because they went to the moon planet. And still other countries are trying at present. India is trying, but they went to the moon planet. What a stupid thing to think about it, isn't it? Taking your tax, they want to tax, they want to take the money from the people to raise the taxes. And raise the taxes to cover this cost. It's the way. So, but the point is that my time is over here. Even after knowing this, we come in devotional service, and what happens to us? We read this all the time. What happens when we are in devotional service? We forget. Isn't it? I am this great, I am that great. I am great in this temple, Prabhu. I am GBC. I am so and so. We think all the time. Isn't it? I am so and so, Prabhu. Who are you? Here in the past time is Lord Shiva, Lord Yaksha, who are you? I am Agni, I am so powerful. Okay. Blow, here is straw, here, blow it. Burn it. Couldn't burn. That's why Pranadapi Sunichena Tarureva Sharishnana Amanena Manadena Kirtanya Sadhar. Don't think of any respect. Respect others. Doesn't matter. You are in a consciousness for 50 years or 60 years or 1 year or 2 years even. Doesn't matter. Right? We all are Gopir Bharta Padakamalayur Dasa Dasa Anu Dasa. Servant of this, servant of this, servant of this, servant. Okay, any questions? Interesting. Frog in the well. Right?
So, why do we have to go through all this understanding of the greatness if we have to give it up to have a relationship with Krishna?
I'm sorry, I have difficulty to hear.
I said, why do we have to go through all this understanding of His greatness if it's going to be blocking our relationship of personal with Krishna?
Blocking our relationship?
Yeah, in the sense that because when we see Him so great, we cannot see Him as a friend or as a lover. It kind of get in the way.
Yes, holy name. Holy name is so powerful that it will carry you all the way through, all the way up to Golok, take you through all the planets, go through to the Golok Vrindavan. What it says, what is the holy name says? Golokera Pramadana, Harinama Sankirtana. Holy name has come from Golok Vrindavan. So holy name will take us all the way, crossing through all the planets, all the universes, taking right to the passing through Virja river, taking you to the spiritual world. That's the power of the holy name in this age of Kali.
But I think she was asking.
Okay, please, yeah, correct me, please. I didn't understand
She was
fully.
asking why do we have to understand or learn about Krishna's opulence, only to then later, when we're in the spiritual world, we're not going to be thinking.
Yes, because after in this chapter it says the after opulence is coming sweetness. In this chapter it says opulence is now he's going to describe. Lord Chaitanya is telling to Rupa Goswami, I think Rupa Sanatan Goswami. This is chapter is Sanatan, right? He's going to about the sweetness, and that's what we're going to experience. Right? Sweetness is the one. So because Lord Krishna is Rasaraja. He is the king of all the rasas. Right? So the holy name, chanting the holy name, when we get the taste in chanting the holy name, when we get the taste in chanting holy name, we will realize that taste. And that's what we want. See? So we're learning all these things to understand. But ultimately, this holy name is going to carry us there. Is that answer? Did I answer your question now?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Will carry us. We will connect we'll connect. We have relationship. We are part and parcel of the Lord. We are spirit soul. We are not. I'm not this Indian guy sitting here. I'm thinking I'm Indian. That's a problem, isn't it? Srila Prabhupada so expert. He conglomerate everybody. He conglomerate all the cultures, all the brings everything together. Hey, you wanna fight? Either you go up or you keep fighting yourself. What do you want to do? You want to keep fighting? No. Come to the higher understanding that, Prabhu, I am a spirit soul, you are spirit soul, I am spirit, everybody is spirit soul. Let's come to that platform. Yes, Prabhu.
So why does Vishnu, Mahavishnu, create so many Brahmandas? Why couldn't he just make one giant material world with, with one sun and one Brahma and everything? Why is there so multiple universes?
In Krishna's eyes, there is no material world. It's in our eyes, it's material world. Krishna's eyes, everything is spiritual. And that's what the pure devotee sees. What Srila Prabhupada was saying. Let's talk about Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada was 70 years old man coming from the Calcutta, right? Coming here with nothing. Around him, all the blonde girls, young blonde girls are with him. Can you imagine? Young, white-skinned, blonde girls, 16, 17, 18. Think about it. 20 years a girl. And this man here is not seeing he's not seeing the blonde, young, white girl. What is he seeing? He's seeing the spirit soul. He's saying this spirit soul, this soul is roaming around in this Brahman, Bhagavad. I'm the one who have to give them, to guide them. That's what Srila Prabhupada said. That was the love Srila Prabhupada had. And that's why you all got attracted to him. What was Srila Prabhupada had? Love. Isn't it? You all saw that this man has not come to cheat me. You all saw that. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
My question is, maybe it's a bad question, but my question is, like in modern science, they have the theory of multiple universes. They have reasons for that because of things that they can observe in this world, and they've decided that they think that...
But at the same time, let's go further, before you go further. But the modern scientists, at the same time, they say there is nobody in there. So why, if there is nobody, why you have it?
But I'm trying to get you to understand my question.
Yes.
So I raised that. Is like, in the old sense, the concept of universe was just like everything there is. And then, at least in some point in Western history, there was the concept of the universe being, when we say universal, we mean all-inclusive. But then there are other Brahmandas, other universes. So I'm wondering, what is the function? Why is there, and maybe it's a bad question, but why is there more than one?
We want to come and enjoy. So here go. Here go. Enjoy. Find out yourself. Right? But in Krishna's eyes, in the pure devotee's eyes, there is no. He sees everything. He sees everything is spiritual. Everything is Krishna's energy. That's what he sees, and he wants to use in service of the Lord. That's what Srila Prabhupada wanted, right? So other sadhus, they don't want the money. Srila Prabhupada said, give me. How much money? Give me. What was Srila Prabhupada's purpose? To use in service of the Lord.
Maybe so there could be multiple Brahmas, right?
Of course there is.
Someone has to be a Brahma, some jiva wants to be a Brahma, so they have to, many jivas...
It's opposed. Brahma is also opposed.
So yes,
Indra is also opposed.
Yeah.
Right? It's opposed. Is that clear?
Okay.
Well, just about Akarana Prabhu's question, I was thinking, because of the modes of material nature, and the modes are so unlimited with the combination of the three modes.
Yes,
so,
81.
So it seems like maybe you need different universes for the variety of modes that are there, that they cannot really be in one universe. Just speculation.
Yeah, living entities are everywhere, right? And we are, according to our karmas and according to our modes of nature we acquired, we have received this body, right? So at least we know we have received this body. Now what we should do? That's the point. In outside world, people doesn't know what to do with it. We at least know that, I have come here now. Let's get out. Let's do something to go somewhere else. Don't just stuck here. Otherwise you will come here again. Okay, here is a science, something says.
History of science. Well, one thing is, Krishna doesn't need to do anything. You know, he does things willfully. You know, it's not like, oh, I got.
He doesn't even do anything. He just plays around. He doesn't do anything. He's just in the Golok Vrindavan. He's just playing the flute. And he's with his coward boys, with the gopis. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if we're going to say he needs something, he wants to enjoy that exchange.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he.
Yes.
So he expands unlimitedly because he has
Yes.
unlimited capacity. As far as the material energy goes, I mean, in one sense we're getting a little semantic. I mean, you know, it's one and many. Okay, you know, it's one realm of what we call material, whatever.
1/4.
Yeah. So what's a universe? It's, again, how are we defining it? You know, it's just a word. You know, in this context it refers to this, in that context it refers to that. I mean, just look at the dictionary. There's multiple contexts of what words mean. Yeah, and it's just, you know, limited brahmas, unlimited desires. I mean, he just does what he wants. You know, why just have one? Why just have one car? If you're wealthy, you have like a whole garage full of them. You know?
Because we love the varieties. Variety is the, what it says in English? Variety is the spice of life. Radharani cooks, did you hear that? Radharani cooks, every day she cooks something new. Not every day there's rice, dal, chapati and sabji for Krishna. Not like that. Every time she cooks something new. Every day she cooks something new. Now imagine. So that means there is pizza and pasta there also. Isn't it?
Pizza, pasta, Goloka, Kavasta,
I mean, see, every time she cooks is new. Every time. Not the same. That's the variety. So what is that variety, that much variety? And we are thinking of this variety, we think, oh my gosh. That's why it's a variety spice of life. That's why it says Brahman, Brahmita, Kaun, Bhagavana, Jeev. Guru, Krishna, Prasad, Bhakti. Brahman is not just his just planet. Many planets, many universes, all these Brahmanda we are roaming around. Bhadra was also a pig one time. But Bhadra doesn't want to accept it. Right? And say Bhadra will become pig again if he acts. If he doesn't act properly. It's reality. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. So this the belief that scientists.
Sorry?
That the belief.
They believe. Who
Scientists,
they believe? Oh, go ahead. They, who?
Scientists.
Okay.
So they believe that there is no life outside of here. Oh, they haven't discovered anything yet. And it's quite interesting that they could hold this belief for such a long, long time.
It's going on.
Yeah, and the thing is, I ponder over this a little bit and think, well, why do we need scriptures to tell us this? This is should be just logical, that it does exist, and that there's life outside of here. And I think it comes back to the ego, and I'm the center of the universe, and nothing exists outside of us, because we're God. We are like a God, or gods, and this is our playing ground.
Prabhu, ultimately I'm thinking I'm this body.
Yeah.
That's what I come down to.
Yeah. So it's very difficult for us down here, thinking that this is our playing ground and we enjoy for anything to exist outside of. Ultimately, they're trying to deny God.
Of course.
And I think that's what
I'm the God.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it is. I'm this body, I'm God, I'm this, I'm that. That's what it is.
Are you a scientist?
I'm better than a scientist.
Of course he's better than scientist. He's a devotee. A devotee scientist.
I studied.
He knows that life comes from life. Life doesn't come from the... He knows that.
Yes. Well, actually, Prabhupada said life doesn't come from life.
Doesn't come from life.
Life is always existing. He said matter comes from life. Actually, he said that. He said, actually, life doesn't come from life. Life is always existing. He was explaining it. But we say life comes from life because ultimately, God's the creator.
Right.
But, matter actually comes from life. Matter comes, and then it goes through its phases.
Yes.
But it was a way to push back against matter. Matter becomes, matter supreme and life is the derivative of matter. But anyway, scientists, I hate to always be the one who's defending these poor guys. But they think so many things because they're all individuals. I mean, they don't have a way to, put a an alien in a test tube, there he is. Or even if they could, it's like, what, it's going to be too mind-blowing. So, they speculate here, maybe this, maybe that. But, they can't. Until they get their Starship Enterprise, they just can't deal with it. It's nothing they can actually do with it.
They only believe what's in front.
Well, they believe so many things.
Let them keep speculating. Meanwhile, we just chant Hare Krishna and go back home, back to God. Hare Krishna.
They don't believe, individuals believe. But as far as science goes, it's like, well, this seems like a credible hypothesis. We're going to research it. Of course, individuals will then turn that into religion. I believe in science. It explains everything. But it doesn't. A sober scientist will say it doesn't. So, we can pick on the scientists, why not? So, I'm just saying.
Thank you, everybody.